Great day, great day, great day, great day. And good morning in the journey way. I ask you the question, what have you released in your life to make it lighter? What have you innovated in your life? What have you created anew in your life so that your journey forward will be full of joy, love, and prosperity? This is Brother High Tim, and I'm coming at you with session 78. Oh my God, we got it moving, we got it growing, and we gonna get better and better and better at what we do. Now, I was just thinking, man, I was trying to figure out how long I've been doing stuff like this, and I'm like, dude, because I'm trying to do the math in my head. My youngest son is 9. He just turned 9. And I started doing some of this stuff maybe 10 years before him. I've been in this for over 20 years. For over 20 years. I mean, laying it down, staying consistent, building. See, people be like, yo, man, how long do I have to struggle with this process? I don't know. But I tell you what, the reward is in the journey, not in the destination. I have met some of the most spectacular people on this planet. I have sweated with some of the wisest people on this planet. I have bled with some of the best people on this planet. I have cried with some of the most powerful people on this planet, and I wouldn't trade that for all the money in the world. I know some of y'all out there thinking I'm crazy, but I'm trying to tell you the truth. The success for me is not in the destination, it's in the journey. That's why I call it Giammi journey, because I don't ever want it to stop. I have a goal. I know where I'm supposed to be. I know what my highest self looks like. I see it in my mind, and I'm moving towards it every day. But in getting there, and receiving the lessons and receiving the blessings and seeing how the universe works to make things happen there is no cost and there is no amount of money that anybody can give me to stop me from doing that. When I sit down and out of the blue somebody say something to me, then somebody call me from a whole nother state and say the same thing to me, and then opportunities start rising out of nowhere, man, I wouldn't trade that for anything. Oh my God. But listen, let's get on to it today. Give yourself permission to practice presence. See, nowadays in hip hop, we call it swagger. Everybody using that word. What's your swag? What's your swagger? Listen, I'm gonna call it what it is. In hip hop, in what they call urban culture, there's a presence that is instilled into those who have gone through the fire. It ain't just, I'm gonna take that away, it ain't even just the urban environment. It's a certain presence that individuals who have been through the fire have. When you have faced death, there's a certain power about your presence. There's a certain tone in your voice. There's a certain look in your eye. When you have struggled and have made it through, or you can see the light at the end of the tunnel, there's a different presence about you. You call it swagger, you call it what, but I want people to understand what it is. It's a sense of presence. It's that you know that you matter in the scheme of things. You have witnessed the universe open up and unfold for you. So there's a certain arrogance that goes with that. Not the negative. See, there's a certain power that comes from an individual like that. And because we maybe don't understand our vocabulary, we create words, which is a beautiful thing, because creating words is a powerful thing. But I want to let you know what it is. It's presence. It's certain teachers that have a presence so that when they walk in a room, the kids sit down and they listen. It's certain presence that certain pastors have that when they address the congregation, they listen. It's a certain presence that politicians have that when they start talking, everyone listens. It's a certain presence that certain warriors have that when they hit the battlefield, just think about what I'm saying. It's certain individuals that when they hit the battlefield, the enemy surrenders. And this is the type of presence that I'm trying to pull up out of myself, and I'm trying to pull up out of my brothers and sisters that are around me. Because it don't matter, because I learned a long time ago, it don't matter how I speak, because I stutter. I mean, a lot of people, and what surprises me, a lot of people don't notice it, or if they notice it, they just let it slide right by. I stumble over a lot of words. Sometimes my mind is moving so fast that I can't even come up with the words that I need to be able, like just right now, I can't come up with the words that I need to say that what I want to say. But it's not the words that I'm using, it's the presence that I present. It's the passion that you hear. Because when you have a presence, there's a certain passion that flows from that. When you have presence, because when I'm present, I am here. Right now, you're getting all of me. And no matter whether you're listening to it today or you're listening to it 100 years from now, you feel me. You understand? I'm jumping through the mic and I'm all in your face. You see what I'm saying? You don't need no visual image because you can feel my presence. And this is what we want to pull out of ourselves. And we want to be able to turn it on when we need it. There's a certain presence that individuals have that keeps them from getting in trouble. There's a certain presence that certain individuals have that they could walk through any neighborhood in the United States of America and never be touched. There's a certain presence that individuals have that could walk and live in neighborhoods and never get robbed. It's a certain presence that you have that flows not only from you, but covers everyone within your immediate area and all your things, so nobody takes your stuff. We got to understand, man, it's something, it's some unexplainable force that flows from us and through us and with us and that we live within, that when we really start doing the research and we really, and I'm not talking about reading the books, I'm talking about researching ourselves. I learned something about myself this morning when I was getting my smile. This morning I didn't sit still for meditation, and instead of just taking the first 15 minutes to do some stretches or yoking as we call it, yoga to some of y'all, I started finding out more about myself, which is going to increase my presence. I found out that my legs not only carry my body, but they carry a lot of my stress. And this comes from me just trying to bend down and touch my toes. Yeah, I could touch my toes, but why can't I go farther? And I'm sitting up there stretching, and I'm feeling the pain, and I'm breathing through the pain, and I'm saying, this is where my stress is going. It has been going here since I was young. I've been trying to do a split for the last, I've been trying to do a split since I was 15 years old. And I've not been able to do a split. And I couldn't figure out why I couldn't do a split. But now I know. Because all my stress, and this is a challenge for you. Where are you storing your stress? Because physically it has to manifest somewhere. Are you beating your kids? Are you beating your wife? Are you beating your husband? Is it coming out your mouth? Do you have a foul odor about yourself? Do you have a limp on one side? Is one side of your body longer than the other? Do you have a hump on your back? Do you have extra weight? Where are you storing this? Because this stress is a physical thing and it's going to manifest in your body in a physical way. Where are you storing it? And once you start working through that, it gives you the ability to start producing that presence, because it hurts to go through that pain. And in that suffering and in that sacrifice, you start developing your presence. You put yourself through your personal fire. And this is my question. When you make it through your personal fire, what fire in the world is going to stop you? When you climb over your own or break through your own barriers in your life, what barriers can the world build? This is Brother Tim saying peace, and I pray that your day is as beautiful as you are. Make sure you check me out at www.giamijourney.com. All of my podcasts are available on there except for one. All of my books are available up on my site. Be sure to check them out. Within 2014, we will be moving Giami Journey to another level. I want y'all, those out there who could feel me, we about to move forward full steam. And I just hope that some of you out there are on board when we do it. Thank you for listening. This is Brother Hatim. Feel free to hit me up on Spreaker, hit me up on Facebook, hit me up on Twitter. I'll respond. Those that are following me on Twitter, I apologize. Because my Hatim, with my Hatim Twitter, I'm not able to follow anybody back because I followed so many in the beginning. So I guess I got to go back in and clean it up, and so I can start following those that follow me. But understand that it's not because I'm too busy. It's because they won't allow me to follow anybody else. With that, Brother Hatim is saying peace, and I pray that your day is as beautiful as you are.